What if I told you that your mind is being weakened every single day, not by external enemies, but by habits you've accepted as normal? This isn't just about motivation. It's about mental strength, the invisible force behind confidence, success, and self-respect. And here's the truth. You can go to the gym and lift weights. But if your mindset is weak, life will crush you the second things get hard. So today, we're going to expose 7 habits that are quietly destroying your mental strength. And more importantly, I'll show you how to reverse them. If you want to stop being mentally fragile, if you want to stop doubting, hesitating, overthinking, this is your blueprint. Welcome to the mental gym. Let's begin. Habit number 1, talking too much. The more you speak, the more you reveal. The more you reveal, the more predictable you become. And the more predictable you are, the easier you are to control. Weak minds talk to fill space. They explain, they justify, they overshare. Mentally strong people use silence as a weapon. They speak when it matters, and when they do, their words have weight. Want to fix this? Say less. Mean more. Let silence do the heavy lifting. Every time you pause instead of ramble, you train your mind to value precision over noise. Habit number 2, reacting emotionally to everything. Weak minds can't hold tension. They explode when they're triggered. They argue when they're uncomfortable. They lash out when they feel insecure. And here's the truth. If anyone can control your emotions, they control you. Mental strength isn't about being emotionless. It's about being in command. Want to fix this? Create space between stimulus and response. When something hits you, pause, breathe, observe. Then choose your response, not based on ego, but based on purpose. That pause, it's where strength begins. Habit number 3, constantly seeking validation. Weak minds need to be seen, heard, approved. They chase compliments. They fear disapproval. They shape-shift to fit in. But here's the truth. The more you seek validation, the less you control your identity. Strong minds don't beg for approval. They build self-respect through discipline. Want to fix this? Audit your actions. Ask yourself, would I still do this if no one applauded? Would I still say this if no one reacted? Real power is built in silence, not in applause, not in likes, not in permission. Habit number 4, delaying what you know you need to do. Procrastination isn't a time issue, it's a fear issue. And the more you delay, the more you train your brain to associate discomfort with danger. Mentally weak people avoid the hard thing until it becomes overwhelming. Then they collapse under pressure. Mentally strong people, they attack the resistance early, not because it's fun, but because they know the cost of waiting. Want to fix this? Use the 5-second rule. When your brain says later, you count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and move. Movement is the cure. Not motivation, not planning. Action. Habit number 5, surrounding yourself with weak-minded people. You become what you tolerate, and the people you spend the most time with are programming your mindset every single day. Weak minds complain. They justify. They avoid growth. And if you're surrounded by that, you will absorb it. Strong minds, they protect their environment like a fortress. They spend time with people who challenge them, not comfort them. Want to fix this? Audit your circle, ruthlessly. Ask, does this person lift my standards or make excuses feel normal? You don't need more friends. You need more fire. Habit number 6. Letting your feelings make your decisions. I don't feel like it. That phrase alone has destroyed more potential than any failure ever could. Weak minds wait for the right mood, the right energy, the right moment. Strong minds, they act based on mission dash, not mood. Want to fix this? Detach your actions from how you feel. Your goals don't care if you're tired. Your purpose doesn't care if you're uninspired. Every time you act while uncomfortable, you forge mental steel. Every time you wait for motivation, you train weakness. Habit number 7, breaking promises to yourself. This one is deadly, because every time you say you'll do something, and you don't, you destroy your own self-trust. Weak minds make commitments and walk away from them when it gets hard. But mental strength, it's built by doing what you said you'd do, especially when no one's watching. Want to fix this? Lower the volume of your goals and raise the consistency of your execution. Don't promise the world. Just do the work. Day by day, rep by rep, and watch your self-respect come back. If you've ever felt mentally weak, like you're stuck in your head, like you can't push forward, it's not because you're broken. It's because you've trained yourself to avoid pressure. But here's the truth. Pressure isn't your enemy. It's your proving ground. The mind, just like the body, adapts to resistance. So if you avoid resistance, you avoid growth. Weakness isn't a personality trait. It's a pattern, and patterns can be broken. You're not mentally weak. You're just undertrained. No one is born mentally strong. What you call natural confidence or alpha energy is often just repetition. Repetition of hard things. Repetition of self-control. Repetition of silence when others react. Mental toughness is like a muscle. If you train it, it grows. If you neglect it, it shrinks. Want to get stronger? Don't look for motivation. Look for resistance. Then go through it. On purpose. The man who trains his mind in discomfort rules when others panic. Your brain is always listening. To your actions, to your excuses, to your patterns. Every time you procrastinate, your brain records it. Every time you skip something hard, it remembers. And every time you let yourself off the hook, you're not just losing momentum, you're building an identity. Want to fix this? Stop negotiating with yourself. Draw the line and follow through. Because what you tolerate, you repeat. And what you repeat, you become. Mentally weak people are always looking for an exit. A way to escape pressure, a way to justify quitting, a reason to stay the same. They blame stress. They blame others. They blame bad timing. But strong minds don't escape. They endure. They stay present in discomfort. They sit in silence. They hold the tension and breathe through it. Want to build strength? Stop running from the storm. Walk into it and master the weather inside you. Every excuse you make is a permission slip to stay average. I'm tired. I'm busy. I'll do it later. They sound harmless, but they train your mind to believe that effort is optional. Mentally strong people don't negotiate with their goals. They show up, tired, uninspired, uncertain. But they show up, and in that repetition, they build trust. They build identity. They build freedom. If you want to feel powerful, keep your promises, especially to yourself. Most people want to be seen training. They want recognition. They want praise. But real mental strength, it's built when no one's watching. It's built in early mornings, in uncomfortable silence, in quiet repetitions. When you train in private, you're not performing, you're becoming. And when the moment comes to lead, to speak, to stand, you won't need to feel ready. You'll just be ready because you trained for it. Real strength doesn't yell. It doesn't need to flex. It doesn't chase attention. It's the calm presence in a chaotic room. It's the unshaken face when things fall apart. It's the silence before the decisive move. Weak minds need to be seen. Strong minds let their energy speak. Want to be respected? Stop announcing your power. Build it, and let the room feel it. Inspiration is easy. You watch one powerful video, and for 5 minutes, you believe in yourself. But then it fades. Because inspiration is a spark, repetition is the fire. Mental strength doesn't come from what you know. It comes from what you do, over and over again. The uncomfortable reps, the early alarms, the disciplined decisions. Want to be unshakable? Repeat strength until it becomes your identity. Don't feel it once. Be it always. Alpha mindset isn't about dominance. It's about control of yourself. Control of your emotions, your energy, your focus, your habits. Weakness shows up when you lose that control. When you react instead of respond. When you seek comfort over growth. But when your mind is trained, when you own your reactions, you don't chase status. You radiate power. That's the difference between looking strong and being strong. Every moment is a rep. Every decision is a set. Every action, or lack of it, is training your mind for something. When you delay the task, you train avoidance. When you finish it anyway, you train discipline. The gym is your body's battlefield. But life? Life is where your mindset is tested. And if you train your mind to win the small battles, you'll win the big ones when they matter most. Want to become mentally unbreakable? Start treating every choice like a rep. The world doesn't owe you strength. It won't give you peace, power, or presence. You have to take it. You have to build it. One mindset rep at a time. Weakness is easy. It's everywhere. You'll see it in your feed, in your circle, in your own thoughts. But strength? That's earned. Earned by the man who shows up when it's not convenient, who stays focused when others fold, who stays quiet and sharp when others scream. You don't find that man by accident. You build him right here. So now you know the truth. It's not talent that separates the strong from the weak. It's habits, the ones you allow, the ones you repeat, the ones you let slide. But here's the good news. If habits made you weak, habits can make you powerful. Replace hesitation with movement. Replace noise with discipline. Replace weakness with structure. And everything changes. This isn't about hype. It's about self-respect. It's about training your mind until it obeys your mission, not your moods. You're not soft. You're undertrained. Train your mind. Train it daily. Train it here, at the mental gym. Subscribe now, and we'll see you in the next workout.